This is a PowerPoint presentation for the Woody 2000 project run by Jeanette Stensgaard, Chad Tacito, and Robert Wren. The agenda or purpose of this PowerPoint presentation is to cover the team charter, project charter, scope management plan with added work unexpected event, and the quality management plan. A team charter sets the team's goals, the scope of the work, objectives, consequences, and time frame. The most important part of a team charter is that it is supported by everyone on the team. The project team members are Chad Tacito, Jeanette Stensgaard, and Robert Wren. The key project stakeholders were the executive management of Woody's, project manager from Woody's Ian Ledbetter, and all contractors hired to complete the project. Some critical measures of the project success include complete the project in 18 months or less, complete the project at or under the $17 million budget allotted, ensure the customer is 100% satisfied with the outcome of the project, and ensure the client would be interested in hiring us again if and when another project arises. The reporting plan: the team will provide weekly reports along with monthly reports to show progress or lack thereof and allow for future projections. Weekly reports will show individual projects with cost and completion percentage, while monthly reports will cover the entire project with cost and completion percentage to include current production rate to ensure the existing business is not lost in the process. Our core team principles are to ensure the client is satisfied with how the project is moving along and with the results as each phase is completed. Ensure we are responsible and accountable to the customer as well as to our team and its members. Ensure we are completing all of our tasks and duties promptly and accurately. Excellence: we will work to achieve the highest success possible. And atmosphere: we will not criticize ideas from others and will ensure conflict stays at a minimum. Team acknowledgments: attend all team meetings and be on time. Actively participate in all team meetings and functions. Prompt responses to messages and questions from all team members. Will show general courtesy and respect to other team members. Will complete all of assigned tasks and duties promptly. If a specific task is assigned to me and I am not sure what is needed to complete the task, I will ask for help from my team members promptly. Will ensure the customer is satisfied with our progress and the quality of work as the project progresses.
A project charter is a document that is developed at the beginning of a project and describes background information surrounding the project, the description of the project itself, and pertinent project information that can be used by the project manager to start, control, and complete a project. Team G has created a project charter for our Woody 2000 project. Taking place in 1989, there was a boom in the commercial construction industry, and the company's efficiency during the production process was severely affected by the lack of production space, as well as a more modern production space. Ron Carpenter, known as Woody, who's the CEO, has been using the same working space since 1959 and doesn't want to move. Therefore, he has initiated a project to increase the production space by 25%. In an effort to modernize and improve the workshop, the custom woodworking company wants to use dust-free paint and renovate the workshop offices. According to Carpenter, all proposed work for the project cannot exceed $17 million. In addition to adding 25% to the existing floor space while staying within the $17 million budget, the project assumptions include hourly labor rates that will stay within the prescribed budget constraints. The project will be completed within 18 months once it's initiated. Materials will be locally manufactured when possible, and the customer will be completely satisfied with the project upon its completion. Constraints for the project include the budget, project schedule, how well the weather cooperates for construction, procuring materials, hardware and software capability for the woodworking production train, and availability of project resources. Also contained within Project Charter is information about the project manager and all project stakeholders. Project approval requirements for this project include the ability to procure and install the semi-automatic woodworking train, the overall design and layout of the offices, and how carpenter and the project manager decide to proceed with the project if the budget and/or schedules are exceeded. High-level project risks for this project are not finishing the project within the 18-month time frame, which could lead to loss of customer base as well as potentially not fully meeting all project requirements. Lastly, the land that has been set aside for an expansion of this project floor may not be suitable for expansion. Engineers will need to determine if the land is compatible with the construction.
Scope management is a collection of processes used to ensure that the project includes all the tasks required to complete the project while excluding all work which is out of scope. The scope management plan details how the project scope will be defined, developed, and verified. Sometimes there is additional work caused by an unexpected event. With this company, a new business requirement arose which added a budget increase of $115,000. However, it did not affect the timeline of the project or the completion date. There were some impacts of this unexpected event though. Additional money needed will affect the overall budget, which was determined by the customer. Customer was adamant we stick to the budget and there is no flexibility allowed. The initial thoughts were that this change could affect the entire project. It was determined it would only affect the budget and not add any time to the overall completion date or WBS of the project. Also, it will affect the project charter, as this changes our project assumptions that the budget was enough to complete the project. The unexpected event which caused additional work is that the customer wants to renovate the president's and executive vice president's offices. The impact from this unexpected event will affect the overall budget of the project. It will require the project team to meet with a new contractor that can remodel the office space. It will require additional building permits, and it will also increase the budget of the project. A change request is a document containing a call for an adjustment of a system. It is of great importance in the change management process. A change request is declarative, i.e., it states what needs to be accomplished but leaves out how the change should be carried out. On this slide is our change request form. The justification for the change is offices are outdated and need a significant update renovation. Mr. Carpenter is unwilling to spend the money for the necessary updates. However, Ms. Carpenter wants to surprise her husband with new office space and would like to include it with the cost of this project. The impact of change: it will increase project budget and overall project cost by $115,000. It will require the hiring of another contractor to complete the remodel. As you can see at the bottom here, it has been approved, and the justification for the decision was it will not affect the project except for the change in the budget. The overall goal of the project is complete customer satisfaction, and the request is considered reasonable.
Quality management is defined as procedures created to ensure a project meets the needs as it was intended from the customer's point of view. Metrics that will be used to measure quality: schedule, resources as they are used, cost, whether the project is under or over budget as it progresses, and process performance. Some examples of process performance include quality material used for construction, quality of equipment purchased for new production facility expansion, ensure all equipment purchased meets the standards and expectations of the production department, perform quality audits to ensure permits are pulled for the work being completed and that all work adheres to said permits and building codes. The new facility meets the needs of the production department, perform safety inspections and ensure the job site is OSHA compliant. Tools used to measure metrics: a cost-benefits analysis, use of inspection logs, regular meetings with the customer and the contractors to ensure the customer is satisfied with the work as it is being completed. Conduct a pre-customer satisfaction survey, another one at the halfway mark, and then a final satisfaction survey. Verify the cost along the way with monthly cash flow diagrams and inspections by a licensed inspector. Goals of the quality management plan. Ensure the project stays on schedule and under budget as it progresses. Help quickly determine what is causing the project to fall behind or go over budget and implement practices to correct and prevent the problems from happening again. Ensure the customer is satisfied with the plan as it progresses along and with the end product. Use the results from the customer survey to improve our company's performance and quality control efforts. Outline how quality will be measured throughout the project. Should a deficiency be discovered, a change request will be submitted and an approved change will be implemented to increase quality.